Hello everyone, my name is Yasser Ali. I'm a Twitch streamer and I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and during the weekend, 3 p.m. Central Time. In today's video, I have some battles submitted by Memichinflona. Memichinflona is one of the Pepegas, the one who used to stream snipe me when I was doing Legend Push last season. And I told him, if you're gonna snipe this season, at least send me some battles. So we were talking about, you know, like how Lantern Altaria code is like the most dominant code currently at the game. Like, what are a potential... What is a, like, what could be a code breaker to this team that is not Registeel Trevenant? And we came up, he told me that Cress is a good one. I was talking about a good IV MUNCHALX with tackle. And I don't have a good IV one. All my MUNCHALX are literally raid IV. Or hatching IV. I mean, it's the same. So he has like a 115-14 MUNCHALX. And so let's see how is MUNCHALX gonna do. This team loses to one Scrafty, but no one runs Scrafty early in the season. People tend to run Scrafty after, like, people run the teams that are very weak to Scrafty. Also after they are tryhard, because Scrafty is just like a dominant PvP Pokemon. This could be an Azu double ghost. So let's see what's their second ghost. It's a Trevenant. He needs to catch. What if they caught? I don't know. I mean, he can still bait again. Yo, Memi, what's happening? He can still farm down, doesn't matter. Well, he returned the favor. He makes sure to return the favor before the end of the game. Well played, Memi. Yeah, he took it personally. He's like, no. I mean, he would still win without the catch, but like, he was, you know, in the last video I was talking about making timing a habit. Also make catching moves habit. Because catching moves is going to be like you want to do it without thinking about it, about doing it. And the only way to do it is just by making it a habit. So, Azu Sableye, this is a scuffed matchup for both because Azu has to shield the return, Sableye has to shield the play rough. And if Sableye has energy lead, Sableye can win. He's trying to fight for the swap. You don't win the swap since they shield the return, but he's counting. So he's gonna wait. Opponent tried to catch. I think opponent just threw the game. So now this Jeep is gonna get walled by this ghost. I mean, by walled I mean like you're gonna lose, right? So he's gonna do 5 and then throw. Yeah, I don't know why Alexa keeps working. I feel like the music is a bit loud. 1 second. Okay, fixed. Back to the battles. Opponent swapped with a move, right, on Azu. So he needs to Shadow Ball here. How can we beat this now? He has a move on Sableye. And then he's gonna go back, or like he's gonna force them. No, he's gonna stay in to force them to throw. This is actually the way to go. Now he's gonna tackle all the way down. And tackle is basically lick. It's a lick clone with stab. So sometimes it's going to do more damage than lick, sometimes it won't. But in those times where it's going to do more than lick, it's a beast, basically. Did MUNCHALX do anything in this game? I think Sableye just did have the work so far. And the other two did the half. Sableye was able to get all shields down and threaten them. Okay, he's trying to show me, you know, last time I featured his battles, I said Memi is only sending me. Opponent is swapped out thinking that it's a lick to a hard counter, but opponent doesn't know that it's a tackle, it's not lick. Yo. Yeah, this is funny. Yo, I want to try it out now. After seeing that. Yo, MUNCHALX. MUNCHALX lives this because MUNCHALX is OP. It's a baby Snorlax, right? Yeah, he was able to grab a shield. There is no reason for him to stay in, and he's gonna CMP here, but he decided to keep farming and going for the extras. Now he's gonna do like 5 and then throw. Yeah, he did 5 and then throw. This does KO. And they have double ghost. They have double ghost. So we saw a Shadow Claw coming in, which means he can easy CMP. Which he did get. That's why I like to insta-throw. If he insta-throw, he would have been able to catch, but it doesn't matter. He's gonna go this, and beat whatever in the back. If it's another ghost or a Medi, and it ended up being a Medi. MUNCHALX into Dunspace. This used to be a bad matchup. Oh boy, the tackle is doing so much damage, and that rollout thing is not doing anything. I have no idea why Niantic nerfed rollout. It's not even a good move. It was like an average move. No, it was above average. Now it's much below average, and most of the Pokemons that you use rollout, you're not gonna use Golem rollout. Okay. Yeah, you don't understand me? Okay, thank you, Google. My Google has been like scuffed. Every time I say something, it plays in the background. So, rollout wasn't a good move. Why? Because the only Pokemon that used to learn it is a bad Pokemon, the Golem. You can't use it in PvP, basically. And then they gave it to Dunspace and the cow. Not Camrupt. Okay? The other cow. Milk Tank. Milk Tank or Milk Tank? Oh, that Pokemon. And since it's non-stab and an Earth move, it just became too bad. And like those two Pokemons, like Dunspace and Milk Tank, do not do enough damage because they lack the stab damage. It's a fine shield here. That was a good shield. He shielded the nuke. And now he's gonna bait for no reason because he has to grab a shield, right? Opponent still has the shield regardless, and I think he can, yeah, he can just go back and get to the move. This could be an Ice Beam. Ice Beam still doesn't KO. He did one fast move. That's the optimal timing. See, he's doing optimal timing without even thinking of it. That's why you want to make it a habit again. So I think I've said habit like in the last videos 7 million times. We went from 2-2. Yo, it's a 5-0 set. Well played, Memi. I have the battles, like each battle in a different file, so they won't be in the same order. Tackle is actually doing more damage than Charm. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. If you're outpacing Charm damage, that means you're doing great. You don't need to shield this. Usually with A9 there is a Licky. With that thing, with A9 there is a Licky or there is 2 ghosts. So let's see what they have. That Charm did so much. Basically, okay, they have a Diggersby, which basically a Licky. Let's say it this way. An anti-steal, or like a safe swap versus the steal. That was a good shield. Okay, opponent didn't shield the bait. He's still gonna go for this because he did. Okay. I was about to say he need to catch now. He did catch. Well played. So far, he won based on skills more than the times he won based on the team. I don't think, and so far the team did anything that, because in every win so far, he managed to get a catch, right? So that's when it tells, is it the team or it's the skills? And we could see so far that it's actually not the team. I was memeing with him. I said like, oh, play MUNCHALX double ghost because he want to play the Galarian Coffin. I don't know what's the name of that Pokemon, and I want like battles using MUNCHALX. So I was like, you could do double ghost. You can never go wrong with Sableye, right? See, like he got a catch on that move game and he still lost the game. We can easy flip swap now since they are behind in energy. And Sableye had 2 Shadow Claw leads, so if you manage to bait here and they get jebaited, you can easy win. If they don't get jebaited, yeah, shield. Yo, another bait, please. Drapion players do not deserve going for the nuke. You have to keep baiting them. Drapion is stupid, okay? It's a stupid Pokemon. It's so broken. And they aren't even gonna grab the second shield. See guys, that's why Sableye is my favorite Pokemon. Oh boy, if you get to that move, that would be like so broken. I think opponent just realized that it's a tackle, by the way. It's not it's not lick. And okay, they threw the game. Never mind. Yeah, they lost. They should have just stayed in. And rely on like Sableye winning that matchup, then Sableye doing some damage to the coffin. This is a dominant matchup now, just because he doesn't have lick anymore. He has tackle, right? Opponent just realized that, so let's see what the opponent gonna do. Opponent, why? It's like, why I'm half HP and he's not? Well, opponent didn't throw any. Yo, is this Hyper Beam? I don't know what's the name of that move. I think that was a power whip or something. Oh no, that's body slam based on the damage. Yeah, they swapped into Medi, which means they usually have a stun fisk or an A9 in the back with those two. It's used to be like the best generalist, like you put Medi Licky with like the best generalist in the current game. So last season the best generalist was Shadow Wallerine. Now the best generalist could be Lantern. So, but if you run Lantern, that's mean you're too weak to Trev, Sableye. Yeah, I'm about to say now the second best generalist could be Altaria. So basically that's the concept of the team. Medilicky with the best Pokemon in the league, in the current meta. And Altaria Lantern has been like the most dominant core. So if you see Obama Snow now in the current meta, you know, like some people are actually started getting pissed about Lantern Altaria core, because it's not supposed to be a core. That freaking stupid core was like from season 2. Imagine playing a team that was popular in season 2, right? Why did he end the charge? Oh, this is... That's why he ended the charge, so he can get to the body slam versus the Altaria and then KO them with the Shadow Ball. That could be like unnecessary, but that was the way to go. See guys, it wasn't like his win con or something. No, he's just used to do this. I'm interested to see how good is this matchup. So far, the Lick is doing much more damage than Dragon Breath. They shielded, so you could shield as well. If it's a Draco, what the heck is this? I would bait, but let's see. Okay, they didn't shield. Yo, he's not gonna swap out. This Pokemon is actually busted. Yeah, go... I would go Sableye. That's why I would go Sableye, because Sableye would have KO'd them. You live this. Okay, he's gonna bank a move. That's a good play, by the way. You resist poison jab. You take neutral from Scald, so he could no shield one of the moves. So I don't think he shielded here. So he has to overfarm by a bunch. And the foul play doesn't KO. Very well recognition by him. See, even the return almost didn't. This is actually a good scenario for him because he's gonna take he's gonna get to the Shadow Ball on this and then KO. So far, most of the wins were based on skills, and the team, to be honest, hasn't done him anything other than, I don't know, good coverage. Okay, well played, Memi. Is that the last battle? What's something? Okay, next battle. These battles again are not in the same order. This is a good lead. We saw this at the beginning, that the tackle is actually doing more damage than the thing. Opponent just realized that it's not a lick, and they can't win that matchup. They swapped into G-Fisk. And RUNERIGUS is a solid answer to G-Fisk. I don't agree with this bait, but... Oh, maybe the bait so just the Shadow Ball can KO, but I think it's still the same. Maybe. But I know that Memi studied the Sims before he plays the team, so I think that was the way to go. He lagged for a bit and I wasn't able to throw the move. He threw in perfect timing here, by the way. This body slam is gonna, if they don't shield, his Sableye is gonna be able to farm down. If they shield, the matchup is gonna be much easier for Sableye to win. Does he care about winning this? Well, it's preferable if he can win this here. Yeah, he has to shield. This is kind of getting rough now. They have 2, so technically he can do 3 more and then throw. Yeah, a foul play is enough to KO. So let's see what's gonna happen. He doesn't die to a Wither Ball here, but he might die to the Charm after. Let's see. No, no. See, that IV actually came in clutch in the last matchup. I feel like we played this matchup. No, we didn't. Because they had a ghost. Maybe he played the same person twice. I'm not sure. Good shield. I was about to say you need to shield the payback because it's a nuke. I would just kill it. I mean, this doesn't KO, so he's gonna undercharge a bit. No, he didn't. I mean, there is nothing the Ox's defense can do. Yo, Obstagoon. If Obstagoon gets a boost, Obstagoon's gonna destroy the entire team. He's gonna go straight bait here. He's gonna go for the nuke, I guess. He lives this. As long as Obstagoon doesn't boost, he can win. And this is like probably the worst game for this team. This is the worst Pokemon. I mean, he has tackle, so it's not that bad. But it's bad. Okay. He needs to get to 2 moves and swap or something. No, he needs to get to a move. So he's gonna get to a move and then swap. And now all he needs, like... He needs to farm this Deoxys defense all the way down. 2 Psycho Boosts do not KO. Now the question is... Does Coffin win CMP versus RUNERIGUS or something? What's his name? The name of this Pokemon? Okay, they didn't throw. Opponent is trying to get to 2 moves. I don't know why the opponent didn't insta throw, because now he can swap and snipe. Oh boy. This is a Night Slash. He lives it, right? Yo, he lived it with 1 HP. Wow. The IV on MUNCHALX came in clutch. Yo, very well played. Nice patience there. Sometimes you don't win because you deserve a win. Yeah, he's flexing the IV, see? So that's the his Licky Tank. Sometimes you... Okay. So that's the IV of his MUNCHALX. And RUNERIGUS is actually a bad one. Thank you, Memis, again so much for sending me these battles. Glad I was able to see how MUNCHALX do in the current meta with tackle. And I think I will be looking... I'm trying to find the trade with like some people. Trade these with some people. Thank you so much for sending me these battles. And if you like the video, make sure to leave a like. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. This is the end of the video. And see you in the next one. Peace.